We both know that's bullshit. I know this is live. Like I can tell that it's live. Um, right, it's live. Yeah, it's live. What? Is the visibility having issues? Save. Close. I don't. Oh, cool. I don't want the AI studio bullshit from YouTube. Like, great. Like, it's great, but, like, go away. Science and technology. Save, because it's science and technology. That's what we're doing. We're literally making a mod mic. There is literally nothing else that I can do. Like it doesn't change the fact that this is gonna be like shitty as fuck. It's gonna be like the shittiest mod mic, shittiest microphone that has ever existed or graced this planet. But we're gonna spend the time working on it and getting it up and running. Not because I want to, it's because I want to. Actually, it is really because I want to, but it's also just because I feel like this would be a fun project. That's basically it. So we're going to turn on relighting, get this focused, and get everything set. Because this light is for my head. No, I do have a headlight on, so I can see what I'm doing. So I don't know if it's gonna actually look good or not. Yo, what's poppin', space? Need to wash this. Need to wash this. Yeah, I need to wash it. Frankly, I'm kind of a little too lazy at the moment to wash it, so that's gonna be the thing. Because, like, yeet, for some reason, the chat is not, right? The chat is not. Let me get the chat. The chat's working. Good chat. Chat, good. Yeah, no, this desk looks like shit. Yes, of course it does. I'm not in the business of making it look good. I'm in the business of making shit work. Oh, there's us fucking swaying as fuck. Stop it. There. Yeah, I'm in the business of making shit work. I'm not in the business of making shit look good. I don't need to wash my desk. It's not something I need to do. It's messy as fuck. This is not pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded. I have not pre-recorded it. This is not pre-recorded. This is in fact a live video that I am, I have like lights and everything ready to fucking light up the scenes and all that kind of shit like that. Granted, this is shit that I pulled out of the trash. Because throwing stuff like this in the... No, I'm not flipping anyone off. I have more respect than that. Like, yes, there are viewers. I'm surprised people are actually watching and chatting right now. But literally, we're just trying to make a mod mic with a little box with a lid and an ESP8266D1 Lowland, like, V4 and a XLR Electet microphone that I ripped apart. We're going to try to power this thing. Oh, and of course, some caps that I ripped off from a motherboard. Yes, leave if you would like. This is not... I'm not... The hell? If you want to leave the live stream, go right ahead. I am not... I'm not here to... Like, you know... You can smell the dust, of course you can. Like, this is dusty. I'm not here to clean. I'm here to make stuff work. Like, I understand it's fucking dusty, but I'm not here to dust. I'm here to make stuff work. Because, you know, that's the thing. I'm literally trying to make a wireless microphone for VR streaming, and that's it. For like live streaming, so I can have it right on my head instead of having to have, because I have a massive like microphone. Right? It's a massive microphone. It's a Rode. It's a Rode NT1. It's a massive microphone for my high quality one. This is just like a shitty Electet microphone that you can get off from AliExpress. So, Asmongold 2.0. No, it's not. I'm not 2.0. I mean, if you want me to be, maybe, but no. I don't fucking interact with that shit. Other than like, you know. Any roaches? No roaches. There is no roaches. Like, the actual room is clean, the desk is not. Like, this is like a common thing with people with ADHD. To top third donator. Thank you for the $4.99, Aaron. Like, honestly, thank you. I wasn't expecting any donations today. I wasn't expecting anyone to watch this. This is literally just me. Like, I'm literally letting the soldering iron like heat up right now, and I got the flux to solder because like I have a schematic that I made. Because what we're gonna be doing is something sketchy as shit. Let me get my pointer out. What is happening with the camera? There we go. Let me get my pointer out, and let me zoom in to the F and G keys on my keyboard. So basically, what we're doing with this is on the D1 Mini here, we are literally going to take the V-bus and ground and then connect that into the power on this board here. Thank you. It is a Black Widow, you know, thing. It is actually a really nice keyboard. I had a nicer one, but you know. But this is literally just a cheap Electet like board, and that's it. The 5 volts and ground are going to go into the Electet. A0 is the analog signal for the audio, and that's going to be like connected to the positive as well, and then a 10 microfarad capacitor is going to be connected in series to then filter the audio. It'll probably blow up the D1 Mini. I would not be surprised if it blows up the D1 Mini, to be honest. Because that's gonna be the thing, right? It'll probably blow up the D1 Mini. which is whatever, right? Right. I have like 30 other D1 minis, so it's not the end of the world if it kills the D1 mini. I'm making. I mean, the title of the stream literally says it all. I'm making a DIY mod mic, or at least attempting to make a DIY mod mic with a 3D printed box and a bunch of random components that I ripped off from stuff, because that's the thing. I don't know where the heck. I don't really know where the heck, well, that's unfortunate, of the subscribe button. I don't know what's going on there, unfortunately. I don't control YouTube. I wish I did. That would be great. But thank you again, Aaron, for the $4.99 before. Where? Okay, this is the problem with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. See, I know I had a fucking a plier, like something like this, but like that I could use to bend wire and stuff like that precisely. I know I had one. William, my desk looks like shit. We know this. We don't need to bring attention to the desk. Where's Waldo? Yeah, it's literally a Where's Waldo situation. Does anyone see something that looks like this, but has a different end on it? These are flush cutters. That doesn't look like the flush cutters. It probably fell off my desk. Yeah, it fell off my desk. Okay, it was on the floor. Good to know. Good to know. So, literally just wrap. So one thing you can do, wrap a hair tie around this, right? And there you go. Now you have a little helping hands device, basically. Now it holds the thing up in a position where I can solder without pulling my hair out, and that'll be the thing. And then again, soldering iron, of course, just soldering iron and solder. So let's get into making it. I literally have an entire thing. I'm making a microphone. That's what I'm making. Arma, I'm making a microphone. What? How did I not make that clear? No, I'm not making that. I will block you from the chat. Don't talk about that shit. I'm making a microphone. Everyone that can see this. I did say! Like 30 times I've said it. Jeez. Jesus. I have said it multiple times. I'm making a microphone. I'm making a microphone. I'm making a microphone. Jesus. Well, now you're going to get covered in fumes. Enjoy the fumes. Enjoy the fumes. Yes, I am making a microphone. Actually trying to make a microphone. Granted, the soldering iron that I'm using looks like it just looks sad. Like, honestly, realistically, it looks very, very sad. Well, yeah, this doesn't look like a microphone you've seen before because this is an R&D project, which is research and development. I'm not making something that exists on the market except for one other company that has it. So I'm literally making... Like, yes, these exist, but not for what I'm doing. I'm basically trying to make... It's not... I'm not making that. You all know I'm not making that. Jesus. It's not that. You know it's not that. All right. How the heck does an ESP8266 like Lowland D1 look like that? Like, how does this look like that? It doesn't. Like, I don't know what that looks like. But that's not what it is. Right? That freaking... Get that freaking A0 line out of there. Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I wish I could change the latency on this damn thing, but it won't let me. It won't let me change the latency. But hello, hello. We are literally making a new product. New product, go burr. Granted, it's going to be an open source project that I am going to be pushing to GitHub. Like, I'm going to like make it like a proper open source thing that will go on GitHub. I didn't say shit. All right, I did not. I don't say burr. I don't. They don't say that unironically. All right. I'm gonna drink my water and brood for a second because Jesus. What is this chat today? I mean, it's more lively than it usually is. Usually there's just depression. But, whatever. We vibe with it. So I need to get a capacitor. A little 10 tiny freaking microfarad capacitor. Brood, B-R-O-O-D. Like Batman, like sitting in a freaking thing brooding. What's gonna be a thing? So this one needs to go to A0. This needs to go to the analog pin. I'm literally streaming this not because I want to, but literally just because I can. Like that's the thing. I'm doing it because it's just like a good idea because I'm not making like gaming content right now. Like I don't have like the energy for gaming content. I have the energy for nothing. I would rather honestly sit and sleep. But I have to do something. Welcome, the Spaded Ace. Welcome to the stream. We are making a microphone. I would like to state that clearly right now, because people are saying I'm making something else. I'm definitely not. I am making a microphone. I'm definitely making a microphone. Okay. I am making a microphone. It's an actual microphone. Okay. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Am I tweaking? No, I am not tweaking. I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Basically makes me go Zoom all the damn time until I pass right the fuck out. At night, it's honestly a very annoying disease to have, unfortunately. Alrighty then. I am going to connect there we go. Have to adjust the thing there. It's a microphone. Yes, this is actually an Electet microphone. This does work. This does actually connect to the computer that's right in front of me. And it does work. Like, this is actually a fairly high quality microphone. Funny enough, I actually do have blue wire here. No, I am not making this. This microphone is going into anywhere. Interesting. It's actually going to be basically a streaming microphone. It's going to go into this little box here. And it's going to mount to the side of a headset with magnets and other stuff like that. The mounting mechanism, I'm going to do like a computer stream to design the mounting mechanism for it. Because that's the thing. I'm not going to ban you, but I'm going to remove your message, Ace. Just because YouTube's filter. If I don't, YouTube gets angry with me. Because I'm not filtering my chat. Like, that's just a thing. If I had money, I would literally just go and buy a mod mic. Like I would literally go buy like just a mod mic and call it a day. But unfortunately, I don't have money to do said things. I wish I did, but I don't. So that's the thing, right? A mod mic is around, I believe. Hold on, a mod mic. A mod mic is about $150, like 150 USD. That's for the wireless one, which is what I'm basically building right now. It's about 150 USD. It wouldn't magnets interfere with the coils of the microphone unless this is a capacitive type. So this, no, it will not interfere with an Electet microphone. As well, this is an Electet microphone. It is shielded. There is a metal wire, like a metal shield around it on the back of this. So it is shielded, and the control board will not be affected as well. I actually use rosin core like wire for it. I don't use silver solder. Yes, I do program. This is actually already a pre-programmed board that is not programmed to do wireless yet. I'm sending the audio through serial with just, just like a simple serial interface right now program, just to validate that the audio works. And I've already blown up one of these because I did not do voltage isolation or a voltage splitter for it. Mostly Python. That's like what I worked on professionally is Python stuff. It uses the Arduino, like the language that's in Arduino. I don't remember exactly what it is, and then it also uses MicroPython for the Lowland D1 V4. So it can use either one of those. I don't remember exactly what Arduino Lang is, like what's in it. Let me look that up. I need to know this stuff, right? Probably like MicroPython, right? Yeah, so it's basically just literally fundamentally C++. So yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm not very good at the actual Arduino IDE, like C++ shit. I know just enough to be dangerous with it, and just enough to get an ESP8266 working in that regard. I'm better at Python and MicroPython than anything else. But that's not the focus of today's stream. The focus of today's stream is building a damn the microphone part. And then we build, and then we actually build the code. And that's the thing. If I don't know something, I talk to people and figure out how to build it. Godot? I mean, I could do that. I like Unreal Engine 5 more though. For game engines. Unreal Engine 5 is just better, in my opinion. As much as everyone hates that point of view, I love Unreal Engine. And I know that there are actually better IDEs out there. Well, that's the thing that people don't look at with Unreal Engine, right? Is yes, they take their cut because they made this software that can run these high-powered fucking games and handle these things. That's why they take their cut. Like, I'm fine with switching editors, but I'd rather stick with UE5. It to me, UE5 just feels. I'm not gonna do that, but it to me, UE5 just feels more put together, more complete. That's basically it in regards to that. UE5 just feels complete to me. It doesn't feel like I'm waiting for something to get fixed with it. I mean, UE5 is also open sourced as well. You can build it from source. It's actually really cool. You can modify the editor in any way you want. I mean, I think you can do that with Godot as well, but I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked, have I? I don't really care to look. we go. 2 leads soldered onto a capacitor. Alrighty. There we go. Now this is literally, I don't think I overheated the capacitor, which is good. At least I hope I didn't. If I did, I have another capacitor. I actually have a couple capacitors, but I hope I didn't overheat this one and it will work. If it doesn't work or it's shorted out, we'll find out really quickly. The ESP8266 will go pop, and then we're going to learn how to program an ESP8266. Again, okay. So now the negative side is going to go into A0. The positive side is going to go into the microphone. And then this will be completed, technically. Or at least this one will be done to an extent, which is going to be a very, very nice thing. At least this part of it, right? Okay, now we will grab A0, put it in view, so we grab A0, bang, there we go, and then this one is going to go through A0, come on, there we go, no, come on, there we go. Bang! Ah, that's a little warm on my fingertips. Good. Trim. Trim the excess. Good. Good. Trim the excess. Great. And now we literally just fold. So we're going to fold this down so it's like this, since we're not touching the 3.3 volts or anything like that. And that's how it's going to be packed into the case. All right. Now, we're going to disconnect the microphone from the Electet from the actual board here. Clean up the solder pads a little bit. Make everything look a bit nicer. There. Make everything look a bit nicer. Alright. So I already know which ones are positive and negative, which ones can actually do the things, and then which ones can't do the things. So I already know all of this. Hello, Starboy, and we love the chat too. I love the chat too. Y'all are awesome for being here, and thank you for chatting. It makes this process not as depressing, honestly. I'm literally gonna be here for so goddamn long. I need my schematic. Come on, schematic. There we go. All right. So the V-bus pin, which is the 5 volts pin, is right here. This red wire. So we're gonna trim it so it's about the same size. There we go. And what we do for soldering, by the way, if no one knows how to solder here, you probably do, but I'm gonna give you all a little refreshing course. Is the first thing that we do, of course, to clean the tip of the soldering iron. I'm just using a freaking cotton towel because I am poor as shit and don't have like the steel wool. Even though, yes, I'm aware that steel wool is like $3 at the dollar store. But you just take some solder, take a soldering iron, touch it to the wire to get it warmed up, and then tin the wire. Basically just put a little bit of solder on there so it connects better. And you do that to another one. And it works. Oh yeah, you're fucking banned. IB, yeah, you are banned. You are banned with report. You are banned with report. You are banned with report. There we go. That person is out of here now with report. I don't fuck with that. People think I fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. I really don't. I don't take that shit for no one. Like, I understand that people have their views, but you don't need to voice them in my channel. Like, it's fine to have views. And I'm not saying that you can't have your views. I'm saying that I don't want to hear about any political stuff, or in this case, stating that certain ethnic groups did something. Which they definitely didn't, but this is not a political channel, and I'm not into politics. Alright? Alright. So, yeah. No. No. Just no. Right? No. Okay, that one goes there. The 5 volts goes there. Actually, hold on. I think, methinks, mm, 5 volts was that. Then to that pad as well. To cap. 3.3 volt to A0 on the negative side. Okay. I gotta remember my schematic. Oh, come on. Three people are watching me solder. Oh, it burns my fingers. Oh. Ouch. Tips of my fingers are going to be gone by the end of this. I swear. Okay, so now I need to grab... So I actually do need 3.3 volts. Do need 3.3 volts. Which I don't even need like a wire for it. I literally just need 3.3 volts with 100 K resistor. Which shouldn't be this hard to find a 100K resistor, right? This is so hard to find a 100K resistor on this damn desk. I really got to clean my desk. Oh, but I'm always just everywhere, so I don't have the time to clean my desk. I'm everywhere but in the brain. The brain capacity doesn't work. The brain. There's a BMI 160. That is not what I need. Another thing of solder, which is also not what I need. See, that's what I was expecting. The views to just empty. After I banned that guy, the chat got real quiet. Interesting. But no, I don't take kindly to that kind of stuff. I'm just not. I'm not a dick. So, okay. So now, I need to actually size this resistor properly. There we go. I am still surprised that 5 people are watching this, literally watching me solder. That's like, what is this? This is me making a DIY mod mic with no clear like build instructions at all. So I'm literally not even joking, just going off from a shitty schematic that I made and hoping for the best. In theory, the electrical like wiring, the traces and everything should work. Like I'm doing isolation with the capacitor and all of that. Like I'm doing it properly. But the chances of it blowing up are not small, right? This cap could pop. And if the cap pops, if the capacitor here can pop, if the capacitor pops, it's not going to be fun. I'm basically just doing what Electro Boom does on a daily basis and hoping for the best. Like that's all I can say about this. There's nothing else I can say about it. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm going to trim this down. Put this here. I'm going to set this down. I'm going to hit it with some heat. Just to... There we go. Just to set the shrink wrap. There we go. Hello, 7 people from the internet. Welcome to my humble abode, to my humble stream. It's a very depressing stream, in fact. But we're trying our best here. So what we're doing now, by the way, just so that people are aware of like what we're doing, we are now connecting our bias voltage. So the 5 volts that we connected originally was the power, and now we're connecting the bias voltage, which basically just gives a reference voltage to the ESP8266 analog line. So it's a little less spicy, I will have to say. That's the best way I can describe this. Which is slightly annoying to do. Granted, it isn't the worst thing I've done with soldering. It's just like the most annoying thing I've done. Because half the time you're not expecting it to. There we go. Good. Holy, all right. So, technically, now, this microphone is done. Like, this microphone is done now. The microphone itself is done. I have bridged ground and negative to the ground here. I have bridged 3.3 with a resistor onto A0 to give the bias voltage with 100K, 100 kilo ohm resistor, a 10 microfarad capacitor, which may or may not pop right when I plug it in. I love how that says, yeah, I love how that says that. And that's connected into the 5 volts V-bus, and this realistically will either pop or work, and there is no between. So with that being said, let's now clean up the leads for the microphone. Cut some shrink wrap in half. Slide it onto the microphone. Some wires. And now let's actually attempt to connect the wires for the microphone to this. So we now need to have this set like this so that it will work. And there's a very specific way I want this to be set up. So this will fold like that, so then this goes like this. Great. There are 7 viewers watching my channel, watching me live making a microphone. Such a weird stream. This is probably the weirdest stream I've ever done in my life, being honest. Okay. Now I want this to be like this so that the positive and negative can be on one side of the capacitor. The smoothing capacitors on here, the isolation capacitors, and let's get this done. So let's first do the first one, which is the negative. Bang, and then let's do the positive. Bang, both are done. Both are finished. Connect this through to here. And now either this thing's going to pop and I'm going to lose my ESP8266 to the void, or I'm going to that. We're going to pause real quick. I will be right back. We gotta do some stuff and then we'll be right back. We're back. I've become insane again. I don't have the headlight. God, no, I do have the headlight. Woo! I have the headlight. I'm not gonna be blind. Yay! Oh. Okay. We're back. We're better than ever. I do not know whether or not this will work. Right, that is the thing that I do not know, is whether or not it'll work. Of course, we're going to find out if it works, whether it goes pop or not. Alright, and actually I need the power cable that's connected to my computer that's connected to the headlight. And yes, the computer, I have modified a headlight to allow the computer to control the brightness. Unless I unplug it, and then it's just full bright. Oh, water. Tasty. Let me go into my IDE here. Okay. I'm gonna bring this up here. I'm gonna bring Arduino on the other side. Or I'm gonna bring it That, yeah, that'll work. Well, wow. Okay, now I actually don't need the headlight right now. It's very loud on the camera. Very loud for the camera. Okay. Python. Now I need to start the DNV first, which is the virtual environment. I can just put the chat over there, which works actually better for me. Because I have a vertical monitor, so I can see more of the chat. Now I'm gonna go Python receiver.py. Okay, there is no comms on right now, which is good. It means the receiver is actually thinking. Let's see if it go pop or not. Okay, I didn't wire the Electet incorrectly. One, good. Right, yeah, friggin' 11. It should be 11. 11 for the microphone. And now let's see if there is any audio. Well, yeah, unplug. Okay, that failed. Noted that failed. See, this is the problem with this. Just on my schematic, I actually am not accounting. Actually, yeah, I'm stupid. I'm not accounting for the negative pin. I'm just accounting for the ground. Yeah, right. What am I doing? Let me do this. Let me... Ow, burning. Burning sensation. I can never tell why, though. Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. Like, it was working with 3.3 volts. So I have no clue why it's not working with 5. It was working with, or sort of working with 3.3. I don't know why it's not anymore. But we're gonna freaking try it with this. Okay. Python receiver 0. Push the button. 11. God damn it. 0. Push the button. 11. Okay. Now, does this work? Is this working? No. Okay. do. Okay. Very loud. Very loud on my ear. I will say, unfortunately. Okie dokie. So this setup either is a failure or I'll connect it the way that I have it set up in the thing. See, this is the thing about R&Ds. You don't know, like, technically this should work. Keyword is should. Technically. I need a new resistor. Technically it should work. Keyword is should. The other keyword is going to no. Okay. So I'm just trying to quickly connect this. Connect this. Connect this. There. I'm not trying to make this the best damn thing in the world. We'll clean up stuff when I have the chance. Python receiver. COM port is 0. Press the reset button. Ready. 11. Testing. Testing. No. No, doesn't work. Okay. Note. Doesn't work. Evil. Evil, 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 evil. Ground is ground. Ground is ground. Yeah. Positive is positive. Negative is negative. Blah, 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 blah. Connect 3.3. This. To here. Connect 3.3. We're going to try with 3.3. Hello, OC. How are you doing today? I don't want political or religious stuff in my chat. I'm not trying to be an ass on this. This is not what this is for. So I'm going to remove your message. Just to keep that in mind, I understand that in the United States there is such a thing as freedom of religion. However, just like any place of business, which is what a stream is, which is how I get money and how I do that, I am legally allowed to restrict certain things that I do not like or do not think are required for business operations. One of those things is religion. I'm happy that you have one. Please do not shove it down our throats. Thank you. It's very warm on my fingies. In fact. Let's try this one now with 3.3 volt bias and reference voltages. Okay. We're going to reactivate this. We're going to do COM port 0. Press the reset button. You're stuck. 11. Very loud. Very loud. Very, very loud. Loud. Note. Loud. Loud. Burning fingers. Tasty. Copper burn. Copper burn, go burn. Alright. Okay. Oh, well, there it goes off the table. Where the heck is my... Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. There we go. Here's some more speaker wire. I only need one side of it. Length about an inch. Okay. So I might literally manually just make a preamp. Because I actually think that this thing will not work in the way that I want it to. Unfortunately. Actually, it might. Hold on. I just need to get something so I don't burn my fingers. Bang. There we go. And that's connected. And now I'm just gonna well, now I did it. I definitely fried it now. Yeah, that thing has no fucking idea what just happened. Okay. Yeah, this thing just popped. Well, still loud as shit. Not surprised, honestly. Does the mic work now? Is there any? No. Okay. Do I touched it to the ground again. I will say my hearing's weird after doing that. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. And it's not that I haven't tried this already. It's just such a weird idea to me. Right. To do it this way. Mostly because I just did not want to do it this way, right? But we're going to attempt it. Okay. So we're going to grab these two wires. Now, okay. 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 Cool. Alright, it's all connected. I don't think this is going to work any better than the other one, but... Do... Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Huh. Okay. So... Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it works. It works. Okay, it's actually working now. This is working now. Uh. That's 220 microfarad. That's 220 microfarad. That's definitely 220. Okay, that's 100. I'm going to use a bigger capacitor. Right. I'm going to use a bigger capacitor. And see what happens. The heck is that? Oh, yeah. I love that. I'm so glad I take the necessary precautions. At least to an extent. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't have a house by now. Okay. Cool. Come on, there we go. Align the shrink wrap and then whoop. Hit it with just a little bit of capacitors. Cool. Okay, there we go. Now I can test whether or not a bigger cap will work. Because I don't know fully how to get this thing working. Okay. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. Do. Do. Okay. So, basically, yeah, okay. Okay, it basically needs 5 volts. Like, there is no doubt this thing needs 5 volts. I'm not in doubt anymore that this Electret needs 5 volts. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I think. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. Okay. And then that's where I fucked up a little bit. Alright. Then I need, of course, another 100K resistor. Okay. Also, I just realized I did this entire thing while the mic was still plugged in. Like, I'm surprised that I didn't blow this thing up. Yeah, it gets the microphone. Huh. Okay. Oh. 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 Huh. Hmm. Uh. Huh. Huh. Okay. Uh. Uh. Do. 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 Huh. Okay, so it does actually need that resistor. Okay, cool. Well, why is I thinking that it doesn't need a resistor? I'm stupid. I wonder if I use a different resistor. I'm grasping at straws here. Ugh. Fuck. Ugh. I hate that. It's a very specific kind of noise that messes with my head. Do. Do 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 do. Okay. So that doesn't work, right? Like let's be honest with that. Okay. Oh. Again, that makes my ears, my hearing just so freaking weird. Okay. I actually can't tell if this is one of the damaged ones. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna swap over the ESP. Do less angry. do. Okay. Okay. So, this works. Okay, so the microphone's working now. Ish. Not very good. Why? Alright, we're gonna end the stream. Because, you know, thank y'all. I'm literally just trying to get this thing to work, and it's not working, so it's gonna be a fun day of DIY. Bye. Bye.